far, my makeshift alignment seems to be doing good. The car's not wandering like it was before. And then one thing I meant to do yesterday when I was working on stuff, I meant to put the C-clip on the cruise control cable so it would stay on the throttle body, and I didn't. So now I'm just stuck old school manipulating the gas to stay at one type of speed, which I'm bad at maintaining speed, so I thoroughly use the cruise control a lot. So it's one of those things. I'm not gonna do like crazy videos of the car show. I'll walk around, show you a few of the cool things, but let's go over and get over there. Alright, made it. The car did great. It was really nice having the radio I put in here so I could listen to some Bluetooth. But check out what I'm parked next to. What better company than a red 70 Camaro? Show. I had fun, talked to a few people. Of course, kind of had the people with the story. I don't know, one guy, maybe he was just confused, mixed up. He was telling me he had an 83 Camaro with a tuned port. Tuned port didn't come out to 1985, which was even, I think, a mid to late year 85 when he introduced the IROC. That's when the tuned port. Now 82, yeah, 82, that was the pace car, had a Crossfire fuel injection. I'm not sure about 83. I'm not that up on anything 82 to 84. But there was no tune port. Now there was, like I said, Crossfire, but you know, still all in all, I mean, pretty good show. A lot of people loved the car. It was kind of interesting. I was parked between a Lancer Evo and a 71 Camaro, and you would see some of the younger people right for the Evo, some right for the 70, and then they'd kind of mill over to my car, and some people would make like a beeline for my car. You know, a lot of people like owned one of these back in the day, and I heard a lot of people said the same thing I said. They regretted selling it. So it was nice. Project Z28's technically the second appearance at a Cars and Coffee, but the first appearance with it being lowered, the rims and all the engine work and stuff like that. It looks like I got a Mustang back there behind me. He wants to pass, so he can show me he's a Mustang. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed the little walkthrough. Like I said, I'm kind of done bringing the big camera and bending over and doing all that, like filming and photographs and that. It just not getting a whole lot of views out of it, so I'll just stick to sticking about 2 minutes of a car show in a vlog. Let me know what you think. Alright, I'm going to enjoy my drive home, listen to some tunes, and we'll see you soon.
too. Oh man, I tell you what, car did great. It drove really nice. I tell you what, definitely a lot more power than what it used to have. When I merged on the interstate, I'm not gonna. All I can say is that triple digits were very easy. Not even pushing the car over 4,000. I'm not saying that I did that. I'm just saying I feel like it was plausible that the car could get to like 110 or so fairly easily without a whole lot of heavy acceleration. So I mean, it's feeling great. It definitely feels a lot more power in there. So I noticed when I was editing the video, I guess I just wanted to explain a little bit of my gripe that I was talking about. You know, in high school I had the '69 Camaro, and every time I would stop to get gas, or not maybe every time, that's exaggerating, but a lot of times I stopped to get gas, I'd always hear the story about somebody that had a faster car that could spin tires for miles and miles. And it's like, first, that doesn't impress me at all. Because if you're spinning, you're not winning, and it's a waste of time. That means that you did something wrong with your suspension, tires, whatever, that you can't hook. Even heard people say that their car was so loud it would blow store windows open, and that's just BS. I mean, that's dumb. That doesn't happen, so I don't care. One of the biggest things I would always hear is, a lot of people ask me what year the car was, and then they would tell me that their favorite was 67 or 68, never my year, but 67, 68. And to me, how do you have like a favorite if you don't even know the difference between the 3 years? See, 67 and 68 were very similar. 69 was like totally redesigned in a different car. 67, 68, 67 had round turn signals in the grille, 68 had rectangular, and then 68 they put a little divider between the two taillights. And then the real big difference between the two is 67 had the little vent up here in the front of the door, the fly window or vent window, whatever you want to call it. It had that. Now 69 was totally redesigned. The inside was different. You had the square pods for the gauges. The gauges were still around, but you had square pods. You had the optional 4 gauges down here by the shifter. The whole dash was just different. 69, they moved the turn signals down to the lower valance below the bumper. And then you didn't have the round Coke bottle. Wheel wells, the 69, they were squared off. And then they also carried that design through the front fender and the back fender. And then you had the shark gills on the side, and then the taillights on the 69 were huge. There were like 3 taillights instead of just 2. So a lot of differences between the two. So, and like I said, with 69 being so drastic, and people would tell me that. So I don't know, maybe I'm still a little bit sour on that whole deal. Hearing stories of things, but I mean, I still enjoy hearing from people, so it's not like a total bad thing. Yeah, I just wanted to clarify. I didn't want to make it sound like it was bad that people talked to me. Maybe they misunderstood, or like I said, maybe I just a little scorn from hearing so many stories back in the day. But anyhow, man, just enjoying the drive here in the 50. It's amazing how different this car feels. It actually feels lower than the 91. I don't even know how that's possible. Maybe because the seats are they're more recessed down into the floor than the 91. I don't know, but this car just feels lower. But I still love it, man. I actually don't even use these ventilated seats so much, but if you look, where's 91 degrees outside, and it's kind of overcast and shady. It is hot out there. My intake air temp's 96 degrees. It was 110 before I started getting rolling. So it's a hot one. Yeah, man, I love this car. I know I got so many subscribers out there that have the 50s. Great little group we got here. So I just want to kind of take this out. I discussed taking the car out, doing a little bit of driving. Like I said, I'll take the SS out next. We need to move it. The GTO, I don't really want to move too much until I get that bearing replaced. So, but we'll be working on that soon. This is cool, man. I have no idea where I'm at. I'll probably have to use the GPS to find my way home, but I just started turning down some of these little back roads and kind of interesting. So I need to do this more often, just go for a little drive, check some stuff out. You know, I know a lot of people did the video. I thought about doing one. You know, people complain about the visibility of these cars, but I don't know what the problem is. I mean, yeah, the roof's a little bit low, but the only thing you miss is some of the sky, which I don't know how much of that you need. And then my only problem here with the doors being so high is if you're in a tight parking lot and you're trying to go around a curb, you can lose the curb. But I mean, other than that, I like the feeling of this. You know, I like it. Feels a little bit more private than sitting out in the open. Like this is, there's, you know, it does a good job blocking out light. I only had the windows tinted on this car, so the 91, yeah, that thing needed the windows tinted like pretty quick, especially with that back hatch being so huge. Those cars are very hard to keep cool in the southern heat because of all the glass that it's got. But, oh man, I tell you what, enjoying the build. My tuner did say he noticed something. He's going to send me some steps to go check out something because he thinks there's a little bit of an issue going on. So we're going to tackle that in the next video. I got to save something for you. I want to try to go ahead and get this posted for Monday. It's Sunday right now. My little Sunday drive. Yeah, so I'm going to have to get back into 91 and look at something there he sees is wrong. So go ahead and make sure you subscribe. I'll discuss what's wrong on the next video. Until then, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the drive. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed a little bit of a drive here in the beautiful 50. Hopefully you enjoyed the sights and sounds of the 91 going down the interstate. And you liked a little bit of a car show. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a comment. It's all greatly appreciated. And hopefully till then, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.